We got Robinhood in Congress tomorrow with deep effing value.
AKA,
this is what he needs right here.
Dude.
That's insane. Is he confirmed to be there tomorrow? Is any of it going to be recorded?
Oh, yeah, it's all going to be live. So all of the events going to be live tomorrow. It starts at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Pacific time. And basically, you've got Deep Effing Value, the guy from Wall Street Bets, essentially, who posted the bullish theses on GameStop. He's the guy who also has a YouTube channel, Roaring Kitty. He's going to be testifying, basically, probably at the same table, 6 feet apart, with the CEO of Robinhood. Melvin Capital's founder is going to be there. You've got Citadel's going to be there. And they're just going to get grilled by Congress.
We've never seen Deep Effing Value and Vlad in the same room, so there may be one less person than we think.
Imagine if Vlad shows up with the king shirt.
Dude.
And they just swap places.
For anybody who's not familiar with this story, it's like Vlad, the CEO of Robinhood, and this guy Deep Effing Value, who was like one of the big Reddit Wall Street Bets guys. They look like doppelgangers. Like they look like twins. Vlad, the CEO of Robinhood, and this guy.
100%. I really do.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull it up. I've got a picture here somewhere of it. It's too perfect. You just need Vlad to leave the room and come back with a little headband on. And
yeah.
Oh, man.
The resemblance is uncanny. I mean, it's really just like, it's the same person. Let's be real. If they were split apart, I would believe it.
So, Jeremy, I think you didn't talk to Vlad, right? Like you were the only, I think you haven't talked to Robinhood at all.
Yeah, but I haven't talked to Robinhood at all. No.
So we've talked to this guy and he was super cool. And I don't know, do we differ in opinion as far as like what we think happened? I feel like we're all pretty much on the same page as far as, you know.
There's a bit of a suspicion of why they raised the limits like that last minute. There's a bit of I get the reason why, but I believe it, but there's a bit of a suspicion of at what point was that excessive?
And also for some reason and I'm an idiot for not mentioning this to him, but one of the questions I had was, how is it that Melvin or Citadel, the guy for Citadel and Citadel Securities, that's the same CEO. Oh my God, I just saw this. So Citadel Securities and the Citadel CEO, they're the same person. And yet those two companies are not supposed to talk to each other. So how does that work when you literally have one guy that's running both of those corporations and yet the SEC prohibits them from speaking to one another? How are you supposed to prevent me from talking to me? I don't understand.
It's a disaster, man. It's they're all in bed with each other. Like, I believe that maybe Robinhood, not as much. I think they were stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I think so too.
Come on, this Citadel Melvin crap, they know what they're doing, man. How are we going to squash this? How do we put an end to this as soon as possible? I think everybody was looking at it like, okay, there's a really good chance GameStop's not going to stay at 400 forever, right? But, they're looking at it from this point of view of, we got to make the bleeding stop ASAP. Otherwise, this multi-billion-dollar investment we just made is also going down the toilet,
I really liked your video that you released today about going through that letter that Melvin put out about how the guy's like humanizing himself. And he's like, I was born and I have a family. And it's just like, yeah, you're not relatable. I'm sorry.
Did you try to suggest that cyberbullying was the reason that
that was ridiculous. Yeah.
Wait, explain this. I've been out of the internet today. I've been editing. So what's going on?
So basically, Melvin Capital released this letter. I actually got it right here. I'll pull up the section really quick. This is crazy. So this is a letter from the CEO of Melvin. And let's see here. If I jump on over here, it's a little small, so I'll try to make this a little bigger here. Okay, but I don't know how. Oh, wait, I'll just do. We got to figure out the buttons while we do this. There we go. Okay, so look at this. All right. So this is his basically letter, and this is going to be his testimony tomorrow. And what he says is I also want to, this is one part here. Where's, I don't know where the druid, he makes the slander comment, but hold on, let me find it really quick, because it's particularly that cyberbullying part. Oh, there it is on the second part. Okay, yeah, here. In January 2021, a group on Reddit began to make posts about Melvin's specific investments. They took information contained in Melvin's SEC filings and encouraged others to trade in the opposite direction. Many of these posts were laced with anti-Semitic slurs directed at me and others. The post said things like, "It's very clear we need a second Holocaust. The Jews can't keep getting away with this." Others sent similarly profane and racist text messages. So really, you've got the Melvin Capital CEO trying to almost turn around what's happening here onto saying like, oh, he's the victim over at Melvin for their failed short.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.